What is going on, guys? Shiny Delphox here, back with another video. Today we have our Battle Frontier League, or BFL, I think they abbreviate it like that, draft analysis. This league is it's a tier league, and then also there's Ubers you could grab, which is called a tier X, where there's broken mods and stuff like that in tier X. I didn't draft this team, I just took over for it, and I made a couple of transactions along the way. Let's start off. So, at first, this is the tier X. At first it was regular Mewtwo, but I just feel like Tapu Lele fit my team a bit better, because it has a bit more bulk, I think. Actually, no, I think Mewtwo has more bulk, but Tapu Lele hits faster, has the surge ability, and I just feel more comfortable with it. So yeah, it can run a nice Scarf set. It gets some nice coverage with Energy Ball, Moonblast, I know it gets other stuff too, it can Calm Mind and stuff. It can Focus Blast, Shadow Ball. It gets T-Bolt, which is really nice. It could Charge Beam to raise its special attack. It's a very reliable hidden power user as well. And even gets Thunder if it needs to do it to Oko something. And then over here we have our tier 1, which is Tapu Koko. You see, I have 2 Tapus. But unfortunately, he didn't draft Hawlucha. So, wah. But I do have Numbermon. Yes, I have one. Okay, so here we have Tapu Koko, or Kapu Toko. This thing can be physical or special. It has very nice stats in both of those. Cuts a bunch of coverage with Brave Bird, Iron Head, Grass Knot. What else? It can heal up with Roost. It can also defog, I believe. Yes. It gets some momentum with Volt Switch and U-Turn. What else? I don't know what would use Power Swap for, but that can come in handy sometime, likely. Steel Wing. Actually, no, we just use Iron Head over that. We could trap someone with Mean Look, or raise their defense with Iron Defense, I guess. Yeah. This thing's just a really nice mod. It gives a bunch of momentum, and it hits so hard. Then over here, this is a tier 2 mon. We have Yummy, the Toxapex, because this thing just eats hits for days. It gets some coverage with knockoff Ice Beam, but it's not here to hit hard, it's here to take hits. Spread some poison with Toxic Spikes and Toxic, that. Stall you out with Baneful Punker. Recover back all its health. Magic Coat if it wants to, just stop hazards if it's a lead set. It could Haze to stop your setup sweepers. It's just it just takes too many hits. It just takes so many hits. You see that HP stat's bad, but if you have 152 and 142 in your defenses, you know you're doing good. And I will be right. Okay, now over here we have our one of our tier 3s. It's Arcanine. It gets very nice abilities in Intimidate, Flash Fire, and Justified. It could lower its attack, lower other people's attack, raise its attack. Yeah, it has so much coverage with Close Combat, Crunch, Dragon Pulse. It gets priority with Extreme Seed. It can be run physical or special. It can even be run bulky, and it is very fast. It doesn't have a bad stat. It can heal with Morning Sun. It can Wild Charge. It gets Aerial Ace to take advantage of some quad weaknesses, I guess. I could Solar Beam if I'm running a bulky Sunset, I guess, with Morning Sun and stuff like that. This thing is a Z user, and also it has Iron Tail. Oh yeah, the way Z users work, or like, oh, the way Z users work is like, so you could either pick one high tier and one low tier, two, one, okay, so it was, we couldn't have tier X as a Z user. It was like a tier 1 and a tier 5, a tier 2 and a tier 3, a tier 2 and a tier 4, or two tier 3s. I chose two tier 3s because I had pretty nice tier 3s that could become Z users, and this thing is one of them. It just gets a bunch of nice coverage and stuff, which is just what I like. And I love versatility in Mons, which is just what Arcanine has for me. And then over here we have Excelgor. It's like one of the biggest definitions of a glass cannon, but actually it has pretty decent bulk stats if you see right there. Like, it's not taking physical hits, but it might be able to take like one special hit. But the most important thing it has is that speed stat. Like, look at that. Base 145 speed. That is insane. I believe the only ones that outspeed it are Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Alakazam, Ninjask, Electrode, and Deoxys Speed. Like, other than Scarfers, but it outspeeds so many Scarfers already. It's amazing, and it can hit pretty hard with that base 100 attack. And it already has that 80 special attack. I know it gets some coverage with like Water Shuriken, and I didn't even notice this thing gets Unburden. That means I have two Unburden users. Okay, and then also gets like Energy Ball. I could run like the final Gambit set because it has that base 80 HP stat and it's already super fast. Focus Blast, which is really nice, can knock off items. It even gets Recover. I don't know how I'd use that, but it could work. It also gets U-Turn for some momentum. It gets Spikes, and just a kind of it's just really reliable mon. If you want speed on your team, which is it's a nice speed tier for us, because looking at our speed tier so far, we have 95, 130, 35, 90, 95, 145, and now we go to a 30. So our speed tier's looking really nice right now. Okay, and then for our tier 5, this thing is a steal for a tier 5, I believe, in my opinion. Steelix, chains. Just look at the defense stat and tell me it's bad. Please, just try me. It already gets some nice coverage. It gets a bunch of coverage with like the Fangs, Crunch, Gyro Ball and Heavy Slam. It gets rock moves. It can set up rocks. It can also taunt to stop something like a Klefki, because it can always take hits from Klefki, and then just stop it after it sets up one thing. It gets Sturdy and Sheer Force, which are two really nice abilities, especially for something that's kind of bad on its special side. So this mon, I think it's really good for tier 5, in my opinion. Okay, now over here to our 7th mon, we have Montreal, the Mega Absol. Shouts out to my boy Aster J. This thing, okay, first off, just look at those stats. Look at that speed stat. Look at those attacking stats. Yes, it's a glass cannon, but who cares? And it gets so much coverage. It gets ice moves, fire moves, dark moves, obviously. It gets Hex for a ghost move. It gets a bug move, ice, a fairy, psychic, ghost, rock, fighting, electric. Like, this thing gets so much coverage. It is unbearable. And if it sets up a sword stance, like on a switch or something, it most of the time just beats your team. And over here we have Angst, our Decidueye. This thing defogs. It can defog. It can where's it? It has U-turn for some. What's it called? What was I gonna say? It has U-turn for momentum. It has some coverage with like Brave Bird, grass moves, ghost moves obviously. It gets Sucker Punch for priority. It can set up +2 on both sides with Nasty Plot and Sword Stance. It can haze. I know it gets some other stuff like low sleep if like I have to verse a Snorlax or something. Oh wait, that's low kick. That raises on heaviness, but who cares? This thing's an awesome mon. I could run like a U-turn and Leaf Blade set with like Shadow Sneak, and oh yeah, also could trap things with Spirit Shackle, and then it has long reach now. So those won't like if I'm versing like a Ferrothorn or something, then I won't get hit with the stuff. Then over here we have a Detroit, and a Skarmory, another physically defensive wall. This thing sets up Stealth Rock spikes and defogs away stuff. It roars out your stuff. It can hit pretty hard. Just enough said. It gets sturdy, so if it's facing something on the special side again, yeah. I should have got a specially defensive wall. I have 2 physically defensive steel types. Whoops. Then over here we have 6 foot, our Hexorus, which is another Z user of ours because it gets a bunch of coverage like Poison Jab, Iron Tail, Earthquake, Aqua Tail, Outrage, Superpower, Surf, Rock Slide, Shadow Claw. Just keeps going. This thing has absurd physical attack, and it has pretty nice speed for something that can hit so hard. 147 base attack. It's basically 150. Like, dang. Like, that hits very, very hard. After a Dragon Dance, it sweeps so many teams. It also gets a Mold Breaker, which is an awesome ability on Nerve if I'm versing like a Lion and something, or something like that. I don't want their bird to activate. Yeah. And then over here for our last one, we have a tier 4, which I think is a very underrated tier 4. Also the Unburdened user I was talking about. We have Hitmonlee, our boy Bruce. He has a bunch of coverage. Blaze Kick, Bullet Punch, Earthquake, so on and so forth. Poison Jab, you know. Okay, if this thing gets an Unburden boost, it's so fast. It's so fast. It's what's the word? I don't know, but it's just like annoying for teams to beat. Also, it can take some special hits with that 110 base special defense and that 120 base attack, and it still has good speed. Like, this thing is amazing. Also, if I don't want to run Unburden, I can run Reckless and boost High Jump Kick's power. Yeah, so that was our BFL team or draft analysis. Yeah, peace.